Man, where have we been? We are here now. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Blissology Podcast. It's been a minute since we've been on, but we didn't leave. We're still here.
That's right.
So we appreciate you joining us today. This is going to be a little bit of an unusual episode. By the way, my name is Will, as always, and I am joined with...
Hey, everyone. Welcome back. I'm CeCe.
It's been a minute since we've been on. Would you say about maybe like 2 months?
It's been a minute, you guys. It's been a minute, but we here. Life was lifing.
Listen, we were wrapping up 2025. Yes. It had been a long year, and it's not by design. It's kind of happened that we couldn't allocate time to actually, we recorded, couldn't get it processed and be out on time.
That's how busy life has been for us, okay? We're grateful. We're grateful for the things that happen. However, when it comes to uploading, that's where the problem.
Well, it's not just uploading, it's editing, it's getting things together and make sure we give you guys, quality stuff. But anyway, we are here. It's a new year. So before we go into where we've been, let's get into our blissful moment. As you guys know, blissful moment is always either something that we did, something that happened to us, or something that we're looking forward to doing. In this case, it's more like things that we did.
Yes.
And things that happened to us, because all that happened back in 2025.
That's right.
So what's that blissful moment for you?
Well, first and foremost, our daughter's birthday in November. We had birthday parties. Okay, we had birthdays. My daughter. We had 2 in December.
Yes.
We had our youngest daughter birthday in December, and mine. As you guys know, I'm a Christmas baby. We had my birthday in December, and of course, we had food and party. Of course, as you guys know, it is a routine here on the birthdays. The hubby cook for the girls and cook for me. For my birthday, it's like over the top. Y'all know already. It's over the top. As the queen of the house, I get to be, get all
she
that I want. She gets
to be lazy on that day while I do all the work.
Yeah. And yours is coming up. Your birthday's coming up, and I'm hoping that...
I'm still going to be working on my birthday.
See, and that's on you. Your birthday's coming up, okay? Yeah. And I take care of you on your birthday too.
Yes, she actually does.
So yes, we had a lot of events that happened, places that we've been, and I'm hoping you guys get to see it in the podcast later on, because we've been to... few places, because the girls look forward to the light show every year. So this year we went to a different location. It was in Palm Beach. This was the first time they had it there. And it was very nice. I had a great time.
Yes.
And the girls had a great time.
She had so good of a good time that she was having a hard time leaving the place.
I did.
All that happened in 2025. But for me, I think it's the time that I got to spend with the girls. I was able to take some time off. For all their birthdays, including hers.
Yes, y'all. I got a bonus day last year.
Yes, I took some time off. We hung out. Listen, we do a lot.
Did.
I mean, 2025 was a busy year. I'm talking about first month. I mean, we were dragging ourselves up and down to Port St. Lucie, trying to get a client into their home. And by mid-month, we closed, and then we got to the next one and to the next one. I launched a business in late 2024, was working on that. So yes, it was a busy year. I mean, we had things happening. Obviously, I still work. CeCe with the kids homeschooling. That in itself is a full-time job. And then her work,
it's
although
like 3 full-time jobs.
She works from home, but it involves constant communication with clients.
Right.
And sometimes it goes way deep in the weekend. We're talking about sometimes Sundays.
Yeah.
So, but in all, I think we accomplished a whole lot in 2025.
Yeah.
But above all, I think the most growth happened within us. As a couple, I think we've learned to tolerate each other. We've learned to understand each other better. I think we argued about things sometimes that was not worth it. And as it gets towards the end of the year, we start realizing, shoot, that used to be something that ticked us off. But we've grown as a couple. And obviously, this is a natural way of things. As we get older, we spend more time with each other. We overcome more challenges together. We tend to become more in tune with each other. And I think that's something we've accomplished. I know as we lead into 2026, I know when we had our meeting, we kind of look back on, these are some of the things that happened. This is how we're going to change those. But overall, when I look back, we did things. There are things that I could have done. Yeah. And I know you guys know that CeCe has been on my case for those date nights from the beginning of last year. Now, I must say, they didn't happen this time around. It was not all on me. But in all, we did it together. And I think if I can give one advice to any couple, if you have the means to do so, if you're in an environment where you can do things together with your partner, take advantage and do it, because that will put you in a position where you find that you irritate them, they irritate you, but you'll find little ways to still make things work. Because if you never up close with your partner, there's little things you won't realize about them. Believe me, if I were to like start jotting down things that I've done to piss CeCe off, there's been a whole lot of them. Well, that helps me realize some of the things that I do could be irritating. Like, it's little things, but you only uncover those things when you spend a lot of time with your partner. You know, all in all, 2025 was a great year. I mean, we've had a lot of great conversation in this podcast. You know, we've talked about, you know, best way of communicating with each other, how to learn to tolerate each other, how to learn to pay attention to. We even talked about inflation dating, how expensive it's getting for us to go on dates. I try to use that as an excuse for my dates, but that didn't quite go over because this is like, you don't have to go places where we spend money.
Well, yeah, and I believe the comments also went on you. They call you a chip man. So you're using that as an excuse.
Yes, but it was a good year. I mean, all the things that we've done, the learnings that I know, I've grown personally that I know. And I've learned that there's certain things that I need to be more mindful of. There's certain ways that I communicate, certain things that I do. Procrastination has been one thing that I realized that I've done more than I should have. And I've got called out many times. Still right now, I have some projects I have to wrap up. So in all those things, when we look back, is although it's been a great year, but there's a lot of things that I've learned that we can do or I can do better. That's my 2025. You, anything you want to touch on? Yeah.
I think for me, I need to easy off on myself because I get very, very hard on myself. Like I'm always I compare where I was last year to the year before.
Okay.
I'm supposed to make improvement. I'm supposed to grow because I do this every year. And I'm like, what did I do last year different than I did the year before, the 2024? You know, what did I accomplish 2024? And now I'm in 2025. What am I changing? You know, and I think for me, when I look back, I'm like, I think that's a good way of look at your growth, where you've been and where you are now. For me, I going to, again, set the expectation pretty high for myself for the year of 2026. As always, I'm a Capricorn, a December Capricorn to be precise. I am hard on myself, and we are hard on ourselves. We are one of those people where we push harder to accomplish whatever we need to accomplish.
Yeah.
And as far as 2025 was great, you know, God bless us so much with, of course, family and the clients. So all that really, really makes you look back and says, wow, you know, you give God the glory. And of course, you take that and you move forward with it and make sure that you do your part for the upcoming year.
Absolutely. In terms of our faith, I think we found ways to manage our schedules to make sure that we can put that hour and a half on the side on the Sundays to actually go and praise God, because during the week we get busy, we're working on this, we're working on that. But the only way we're able to get these things is the life that we've given. You know, if we can't wake up, we can't do none of that. And we have to be grateful and thank God for giving us the ability to be able to be up and do things, but also provide for us. I mean, there's many times things like, man, I'm not quite sure how this is going to pan out. And then boom, it worked out. And yes, it takes work, but having faith, knowing that God is there, has played a big role in where we are today.
Yeah.
So yes. Faith-wise, I think now, CeCe and I were just talking the other day is, geez, we gotta be more involved in our community. And part of what we're looking at 2026 is how do we make sure that the level of commitment we used to have in terms of participation in our church and so forth, how do we make sure that we can get back to that level? It's going to be a challenge, I'll tell you that, because when I looked at our weekends, so many things are happening. So we'll have to start chopping time away from certain things just to make sure we could do that. But that's needed because I'm big in community, and CeCe knows that. And so is she, is when we find ourselves not being involved in this community work, we're missing out. And I know we attended a couple of services, and it seems like whenever on church premises, these thoughts keeps coming up. And we're like, for 2026, we can't just keep having those thoughts come up. We have to start acting on them. And that's one thing that I know I'm looking forward to is how do I make sure that not only I stop procrastinating, that's the number one thing, stop that procrastination, but also how do I make sure that I do my part in community contribution?
Yeah. Life happened. One thing I realized is that we have to slow down. We have to take time to say, you know what, I'm going to pause here. Although I'm supposed to be working on this content, but I'm going to pause and give the time to my community. And I think for us, for 2026, God's willing is pause on Sunday and give it to the community because, yes, we go to church. However, we are big, we big in our communities. Mind you, I'm a member of the council, and so is he, the financial committee.
Yes.
So we have to dedicate that time. We go to church. Church can be long. I get it. However, we really need to take the time and says, you know what? Yes, that 2 hours I'm going to dedicate towards community service. As far as for me, I have ideas. Y'all know I'm a woman who have tons of ideas. I'm always thinking. However, I want to make sure I execute on those ideas too, because
some of the ideas, sometimes the time commitment that's needed
but they're great
execute
ideas.
On that idea. She just gets there. She's like, man, it's a great idea. Let's do it.
But then when you think about it, they are great ideas. It's just that the time frame is what yes, I get it. But if we're not able to work on it now, maybe we can pause and put it to, towards the month later or 2 months down the line, or maybe in Q2 where we still execute on that idea, because I'm a woman who constantly, and I'm grateful to that. God is always pouring ideas and giving me, things that I feel like we should be working on.
That's a fact. And any ideas that she comes up with, that always means some more work for me. But you know what? We work together. And I think as we go into all of these things we want to do, I think being able to delegate or be willing to delegate, rather, be willing to put a team around us, because we tend to do a lot of things ourselves. It's I'm leaning on her, she's leaning on me.
Here's the reason why I rely on myself most of the time. Again, I'm a Capricorn. We don't ask for help. Okay.
Yes.
Like that goes for both of us,
Yes.
January and December. We don't ask for help. We don't like asking for people for help. We can be out here struggle.
We don't like relying on
We're not reaching
people.
out. We don't like relying on people.
Yeah,
okay?
but in this society, it's important to use people.
But here's the reason why sometimes I don't like to rely on other people, because
They let you down.
They let me down so many times. I'm like, man, I might as well just do it. And I'm one of those people where if I ask you once, I ask you twice, and you don't do it, I'm like, listen, forget it. Forget you. I'm going to go and get it done. And this about me.
Oh, I know that.
Because
That's what I'm saying. That's one opportunity, something we got to get over next year, because
this year.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about 2026 like it's coming. It's here already. But yeah, that's funny. And then I'm as guilty on this as well. It's like I try to handle things on my own. But we all know that no man is an island.
Correct.
We need people.
We need people.
Right? We need people.
We need people in our corners.
And obviously we need people. We got to treat people well. We got to show people that we care. And together, I think anything that we realize will benefit all of us.
Right.
And that's where community work comes in. And I'm saying we have some good people who are willing to do, but obviously they need leadership. They need someone to, think of the big picture and then delegate the pieces to them.
Right.
And CeCe is the type that she'll think. there are things that she thinks of. I don't know how she comes up with them, but she does.
I'm a creative thinker.
Right. So, but it's one of the main thing 2026 is obviously get these ideas, but really work on implementation. Not just within the small circle of the two of us we have here. No, expand it. Because I think that's going to help us get a whole lot more done. So in all, I think, there's a lot of things that happened in 2025, many of which we're proud of. And when I look back, I think it was a success for us. Now we're looking at 2026. Yes, we're committed. We're going to make sure that we really, really, really stay focused. Stay focused and stay committed and work hard. We're looking forward to do a whole lot more in 2026, including bringing more in-depth content to you guys, things that really touch on, some of the things that's going to make relationship great in 2026. And obviously touch on some of the challenges that couples are facing. Right. CeCe's been great in finding and coming up with different topics to help us out and I'm counting on
not easy,
her
though.
doing so. But I'm gonna take a more involved part in making sure that we can get this done, and that
hold
goes
them
for
accountable.
everything else. Because at the end of the day, we're a team.
I said
here.
I'm gonna hold you accountable.
Yeah, she's gonna hold me accountable to it. But we're a team here, and the goal is to work together in producing something that's bigger than we are. And so far, we've been in this 5 years, and I think we're gonna be in it for another 20 plus years. And we want to thank you guys. I mean, we've been around. It's because of you, who's been with us since 2020.
Since COVID.
Right? Since COVID. And some of you stuck with us since, always there, giving us,
Yes.
giving us the support, and we appreciate it. So
Yes.
if we can wrap up 2025 and look at it and says, it was a good year and we're looking forward to 2026, it's all because of you.
Right.
So thank you for your commitment.
Yes.
Thank you for staying connected to us, and thank you for sharing. There's
Yes.
many of these ideas that CeCe's gotten and she came up with, and we ended up discussing in the podcast. They come from
Right.
viewers like yourself.
Right.
So our success has been because of you. So thank you.
Yeah.
Now keep supporting the channel. So as we bring more stuff, as we come around and discuss more, obviously the goal is to vary the content as much as we can, give you a lot more behind the scene of what's happening in our lives and the
Yes.
things, and how we come up with things. The goal is to make sure that we keep it entertaining, but also keep it educating and share a lot of good best practices around how to be the best
Yes.
of what you have. And believe me, CeCe and I, we have been trying to do our best. That doesn't mean there haven't been moments, though. There have been unusual moments, many of them. But in all, we can sit here and laugh with each other and look back at those things and think of them either being silly or, you know what, I learned a lot from that. It's because we spend a lot of time with each other and we do a lot of things together.
Yes, we do.
So we thank you guys, but also I want to thank CeCe for being the content producer of this whole podcast. This topic has been great, and it's all her that's been coming up with them and also giving insight. Yes, I do the editing, but she's always behind my head and say, you got to do this way and this way. She always have to review everything that I put out because sometimes I miss stuff.
Yeah,
And she's just saying
and I
that.
get it. I
So
think
thank you for making this happen. 2025, we had a good year, and a lot of it has been because of your hard work. So I appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys as well. And our families have been supportive as well. We can't forget y'all. Some of the topics that come from you as well, especially our father-in-law.
Listen, my dad. My dad be like, so by this.
So we had a good 2025, and we're looking forward to an even better 2026. And we're only going to be able to do that with your support. So from the bottom of our heart, I want to say thank you to you all. We wish you a blessed and a prosperous 2026.
Yes.
And we'll be seeing y'all. Until then, peace. Exciting to see what's in there. Let's go.
You guys already have tickets?
Yes.
All right.
So we're at the Illumina. Yeah, that's what they call it. It's a pretty good display. We're at our Botanical Gardens, and we're almost done. In fact, we've gone through actually all of the exhibits already. So I'm actually in front of the gift shop. There's some stuff in there, but I don't think I'm gonna get anything. CeCe and the kids, they are, I don't know, they're somewhere in there. So, but it's good. They do this, it's the first time they're doing it, and I think it's a good turnout. A lot of people come out with lots of colors. Lots of colors. It looks good, and you can see where the family is. All right, we're seeing a whole lot of lights. We're leaving right now. It was good. Look at CeCe back there. She keeps taking pictures, but yeah, that's it. We are leaving. And now we're actually leaving. Now, people, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Going is that way. Babe, let's go.
That isn't going is that way.
Going is that way. Let's go. Yeah, it's been good. These kids don't want to live. CeCe doesn't want to live. You know, it's been fun. Very, very, very fun. Really? I'm saying let's go, and she's calling the kids. I'm still standing here waiting for CeCe and the girls. These people don't want to leave. It's like 8:20, 8:30 actually. This is the actual exit. All right, CeCe and the kids are in the car already. I am heading over, but it was a good experience. First time here doing this. Kids had a blast. I had a blast. Lots of colors, lots of lights. It's good. So until then, everybody, we'll see ya. Peace.